Hello, everyone, and welcome to ZSR2. Tonight we have Game 2 between Bucky and Skyward. I'm Pulsey, your restreamer. We have Axel tracking, and now I'm going to hand over to Naki and Painapple on the comms. Enjoy the race, everyone.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us for another mystery seed of MMR. I am joined in the commentary booth by Naki.
Hey, hey.
Just very excited to get another mystery bracket in today. I have not seen Skyward race mystery yet. I think Bucky is one of our somewhat newer racers, at least compared to some of the others as well. So very excited to see how this is going to go today.
Yeah, they had a race yesterday, I believe. It was fun to see just the differences in routing, and both players were really playing their heart out. It was really cool to see. We didn't get to see it on restream, but of course we get to see them today. So far, so if anyone's not familiar with mystery settings, if this is your first Majora's Mask mystery settings, basically the settings are random. So we get a couple hints from the title screen where it pans the camera to different areas of Clocktown. What settings are on. For instance, it looks like today we have a sword start, sparkles are on. The fairy is not shuffled. So that could mean chest fairies, or not chest fairies, rather. That means we have more checks in our dungeons, potentially, from my understanding anyway. And there's so many more settings to check on as the runner's route, but we won't know those until we really get into the game. So what are you looking forward to seeing today, Painapple?
The last two times I commentated, we had boss keys anywhere, and I am looking for anything but that. I don't care what we see, but I'm so tired of seeing boss keys anywhere, having both of our runners with fully stocked items just running around looking for keys.
Yeah, it's interesting because those can take up a waft too. Now,
Right.
I've seen races where, okay, at least it was next to the bow or it was next to like your hook shot or something.
Yeah.
But like, okay, we're gonna see what it looks like. There's also green rupee in South Clocktown in a big chest.
Ooh.
I think both of these racers did north yesterday, so we'll see the northern opener where you. But it looks like, oh, we're going for the big chest on Skyward's side.
Yeah. Pretty good decision, but whatever you find in there immediately takes you out of logic.
Yeah, you have to always remember, like, okay, I need either a hook or Deku in the Moon's Tier.
Yes, we actually had a race where this item. Oh wow, early captain's hat. But in one a little while ago, that item gave you Moon's Tier, and then when you turned in the Moon's Tier, it gave you Deku.
Wow.
That was amazing.
That it's like, okay, I have to follow this for a second. It's like I had Moon's Tier, but how did I get this originally? I guess hookshot, right?
Yeah. So there was a pretty early hook as well.
What does Tingle have for us? Magic.
Wow.
Early magic. What? So Bucky's
Very
got
helpful.
that. Sky's following in suit. Really easy with that purple rupee in the tree.
Yeah, absolutely.
What
I've started.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
Watch out for that. Northern, the northern opener, you don't get your hints except for this observatory hint early. So I'm interested to see what that's gonna look like after we soar back to Clocktown.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, peeking bomber chest. I didn't get a good look, but it might have been wood.
Yeah, it looks like it was wooden. Thank goodness, because that's been screwing me up a lot recently. Okay, and it looks like we have an opponent start as well.
Yeah. Okay,
Yep.
so opponent start's great. What makes mystery? All these settings are random. So you'll see on Bucky's side, they're gonna check these spots on the right side to make sure they're not shuffled, and it looks like they're vanilla.
I actually have a list of the settings if you want me to just go through it.
Yeah, for sure. And I'll cut in with if we find anything.
Yes, please do, because it's gonna take a while. So. Possible settings are you can have a remain shuffle where you have the boss remains anywhere in the game, song sanity where the songs can be anywhere in the game instead of just a song location. Oh, it looks like we have a wallet on observatory as well, which could come into play with shop sanity, where you can either find random items in the shop, or they can also be random prices, which is terrifying.
Yeah, on random prices with this wallet, we're gonna find out because once we get
Mhm.
this wallet, it's gonna fill up if we have random prices. So you can
True.
look out for that. Oh, I'm
I believe the random prices is off because of Tingle.
and it looks
The
like we
Ting.
had a Goron race hint that's dead.
Ooh,
Or
oh,
no,
very
it was
helpful.
yeah, yep.
Oh, but that does mean. Does that mean anything special? Does that mean anything about mini games?
There's a green rupee there. That's the big thing that I'm taking from that.
Yes, but I believe that gives us a hint about possible minigame hints.
Let's see.
Okay,
And oh, Southern Swamp is foolish.
interesting. But just to go through a couple more settings, we could have key sanity with small keys or boss keys. So they could be either anywhere in the game or anywhere within their designated dungeons. Stray fairies, freestanding rupees, which is one of the biggest settings here. You can have freestanding green, blue, or red rupees anywhere. Sorry, not anywhere, but having any item, and it can be in the overworld or in dungeon. So just because our runners don't find those on in the overworld means that it could be different when they enter a dungeon. To that point, we also have hit checks. There are certain places in the game where if you hit like a little target or something above Honey and Darling, it normally gives you a bunch of green rupees, but instead it just gives you a random smattering of items. One of the settings I still have not seen in any of these bracket races is Fierce Deity Anywhere. So you put on the Fierce Deity mask and you can put it on, and it'll actually let you get into Akana and climb Stone Tower without the things you would normally need for that.
It's so fun.
I know, I'm waiting for it, but it does really mess with logic when that happens.
All right, we have fire arrows in a grotto here.
Very nice.
And to catch up on hints, we have a Swamp Foolish, a Shrine Foolish. I think it was a Woodfall Temple Waff, and those fire arrows were in the the East Pillar Grotto.
Wow.
Yeah, early fire
Very
arrows
good.
again.
Yeah. Still with no bow, so we can't use it just yet, but with the magic, we're halfway there.
Absolutely.
And there are still a bunch of other random little settings, but I will leave it for now until we run into one of those.
Yes, and also Road to Southern Swamp is foolish as well.
Yes. I'm getting one more here.
Pirates Fortress
no.
Sewer is Wath. Way of the Hero. That means our progression items are there. Huh.
That's actually a pretty helpful one, just because you need at least two pretty major things in order to get there. Do we know anything about hit checks yet?
So sparkles, I saw a sparkle in Stockpot Inn, and there's some sparkles here.
Right.
But that looks pretty vanilla.
Yeah, so no green freestanding rupees at least. Someone is saying the hit spots are on.
And Cappy Mask was on a hit spot. Is what
Amazing.
I'm reading.
But it looks like Skyward did not pick that up as they're doing their East Clocktown run through, which could just kind of.
Yeah, and apparently the pendant was there too.
Oh my god!
So
And a light arrow.
we've had a wow. You know, with
Wow.
hit spots, it really messes with how balanced
And a
and
Goron mask. Oh my god.
Okay, and you have a ranch mask, so you know where is Keg at this point? Dumpy thinking
Yes.
dead. Green rupee. So, as I was saying, it makes early games so imbalanced but it's interesting. It makes your opener different. But man, this is high density here.
Yes. And Skyward also going to check the treasure chest game.
Mode archery dead. Well. Let me double check that one.
Sure. So we already have all of our foolishes too. I do really like the divergence from both of our runners too. Just more exciting for the audience to get a bunch of things all at once.
Yeah, like we're seeing the laundry pool fast forward. We're seeing Gorman race.
One of those Gormans giving Bucky a lot of trouble there.
What does Guru have for us today? A nice great parry sword. All right.
Some amazing offense.
So we're not struggling for combat today.
No, there will be no Kokiri Majora today. Slightly sad, but it's okay.
Always fun to see those strats.
Yes. Really sad to do them, but always fun to watch.
Great for the watchers. Great for the race watchers.
Yes.
So it looks like we're in for a good one today.
Gorman being cheapskates.
Yeah, so we're getting a lot of green rupees in our pool today. Well, again, that's going to happen with hit spots. So
yeah, exactly. So it doesn't necessarily point to anything that we haven't found out about yet. But there could still be pots or even hit spots on in dungeon too. If there are any hit spots in dungeon.
Oh, I wonder if we're gonna peek. It looks like nope. Okay, we're not going north on Bucky's side. I was curious about Deku game, but yeah, at this point it's just so out of the way.
Right, and then we've already seen that green standing rupees aren't on at least. I don't know if we've seen many blues.
And it looks like we reset time on Bucky's side. We cycled, and we're gonna set up midnight meeting with that Cappy mask.
Yes, that I'm excited for. I haven't seen a required midnight meeting in quite a while. I've also been playing a lot of Blitz, so not a setting in that.
Yeah, it's a midnight meeting drought there.
Yeah.
All right.
Nothing there. Skyward doing a great job counting to 18.
And in French,
or a
too.
Greg.
I don't think I could do that.
I don't think I could either. Okay, well now things are kind of slowing down a little bit.
Yeah,
18,
what a start.
I guess technically 19. The way that I do it, the Bunny Hood minigame is I have a delay on my controller because I have like a wireless GameCube controller. So I have to count to 18 and then wait like sort of halfway in between two of the things to hit the button. So then like when the delay kicks in, it actually goes in properly.
Yeah, I know I relate with you. I think I heard, okay, wait for the triangle to be above the above his head, and the first couple times it didn't work out. Well, now I started thinking, okay, just count to 18 and I'm good. And
right.
I've had a streak.
Oh
lately.
no!
Oh,
Skyward having the unfortunate void out there with Goron.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that's
So-
you don't see that very often. But
No.
go ahead.
So basically, when you hit that balloon, the balloon is actually like an invisible block. So when you hit the balloon, the block falls down. And if it falls down on top of the Goron, he just voids out.
Yeah, usually when you hit it with a projectile, you haven't, the balloon has enough time to like fully despawn or whatever. But yeah,
Right.
that can happen too. So Skyward's gonna pick up his wallet.
And Bucky's about to get their helpful song information here too.
Yeah, we have.
Even though we don't know if Song Sanity is on yet or not.
Yeah, and I believe it's 5 hints for that. If there's 5 wafts, I could
think
be wrong
that-
on that.
I think that adds 1 additional watt. So that brings you to 4, and then if Boss Marines are on, then it brings you up to 5.
Okay, that's where I'm getting mixed up here. Well,
Yeah.
that's good to know. Yeah.
That both of those settings just make the game so much more difficult. So they throw you an extra watt for each one.
Yeah. One thing mentioned. Go ahead.
I was incorrect actually. Song Sanity is immediately 5 watts.
Okay. So one thing about these settings too is, we've seen Cappy Mask, we've seen the pendant. We don't have to worry about them until we see a hint. For long quests, and that's either Don Garo or obviously Anju and Cappy. If you've heard of that quest, if you play Majora's Mask, you might have heard of that quest. Um, and so we don't have to worry about them unless one of those are long quests are hinted.
Yeah, fortunately, both Anju and Cafe and the Frog Mask quest, I guess, will both be hinted if it's in the pool.
Oh. Okay, Bode Archery, East Clocktown, Wath.
That makes a lot of sense. Getting our light arrows and Goron Mask there. Looks like Skyward just going straight for that captain's hat.
Ooh. It sounds like Jevel's made his way into the swordsman school, and meanwhile Skyward gets a bean off of the road to Kana.
And there is still a chance for a bean of the hero as well.
Yeah, we need to figure out how we get that captain's hat.
Yeah, exactly. That's Skyward kind of having the advantage with this Goron Mask, just giving them a lot of time help through here.
Yeah, early Goron, early Bunny Hood, it can really give you a leg up, depending on when the other runner finds their speed.
Right. I mean, Bucky not losing much of the advantage here. I think we're getting our bank.
It's pretty close together this round, this race.
Yeah.
But it can happen where I think it was like S3 qualifier was the last time I remember. Oh, yep, there's that Cafe Mask.
Yeah.
Now we're getting the news.
Yep. It's gonna be too late for Skyward to activate that midnight meeting this cycle.
And our swamp hit was Dante digging. Some easy money here. Since you have Goron, you can just route that in real quickly.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you have a big wallet, it's nice to know what it's required for. So
Yes.
just saving up those rupees, and you're still trying to get bank 1 at this point too.
Yeah. I think Bucky just turned in theirs and got their bank 1. And unfortunately not getting much for it. Yeah, we also have not gotten our eggs hint yet, so it is possible that we do not have Song Sanity this seed.
I really like Song Sanity, and I hope it's true about about your wish for maybe big keysy, or at least keys within dungeons.
Yeah. I'm fine with keys in dungeons. That's not a big deal. But having them just anywhere is so rough.
Yeah, I've liked the logic of small keys mattering. So not full keysy, but just you have your boss key in there, and you have your small keys on. Like I think that's a lot of fun to figure out how you can route things. I think we had a race like that recently too.
Yeah, there was a race where the Great Bay Temple key was required for Wart. And that was a lot.
Yeah, I wonder what our overlap for small key fans and wart skippers are.
Yeah, true. There we go. And now both of our runners being pretty even. I'm sure Bucky is going to get their captain's hat at some point soon as well. And no Keaton grass. So far, we have our hit checks and nothing else all that exciting.
Yeah. Which, I mean, granted, hit spots is a lot of checks, but yeah,
yes.
It's, I guess maybe peeking dungeons might tell us a bit more.
Yeah. I mean, when we get into dungeons, that could be crazy. But we probably won't know that for a little while. Skyward being nice and helping out this old lady. Okay. Her showing a little heart in return. That's fine.
Just a little love for,
Yeah.
saving the merchandise.
Without blowing it up.
Yes.
Which is key in these settings. I've had quite a few seeds recently where I did not have a sword to start. So saving the bomb lady becomes a really difficult task depending on your items.
I'm still waiting for my true no sword start because I always get it either on the tree or on the Zelda clock tower.
You are very fortunate then. I've had quite a few where I didn't see it for at least the first hour and a half. But Bucky now confirming that we have greens and blues turned off in these settings.
Yeah.
We still don't have a bottle to check out any scoops or curiosity shop turn-ins.
Okay, so Mundane, I think might be my favorite
Yes.
so far that I did not know about. My favorite too is when the seed tells you about it by putting the Crimson Rupee, that 30 rupee reward you get from Dompe Day 2 bats.
Yes.
It's chef's kiss. I don't know what it is about that moment, but it's just so good.
It's really nice. I think it's such an interesting setting to throw in here.
And then you start getting Way of the Heroes, your Zora Hall is WAF because you have Picto Box turn-ins, or Southern Swamp, West Clocktown for your Curiosity Shop trade-ins. Just so good. So good.
I mean, that's one of the best parts of these settings just in general, is you really have no idea what your WAF is going to be for. I mean, we've already seen an East Clocktown WAF for a hit spot for Goron and Light Arrows. But still no projectile either. Which, it's only 20 minutes in, and that's not too unlikely. Both of our runners kind of retracing each other's steps. Yeah. But I think Bucky is going to be pretty close to their bank too after this.
With those early Light Arrows, that Shrine Foolish is looking really nice.
Yes.
You have a Woodfall Temple WAF. Your bow could be in Woodfall Temple.
It could be vanilla or French vanilla.
And sewers, well, we just need Zora to look at those.
Yeah.
In Pirate's Fortress. All right, Kalimpa. Nope, just small love. Yeah, we have no bottles. We have no idea, and sometimes even your bottle scoops are hinted. But we're still looking for whether we have scoops on or not.
Yeah, I believe the Deku Princess scoop has to be hinted if that's on. But yeah, now I'm just excited to see where our runners go next.
Yeah,
because my guess would probably be to go west, just given our foolishes.
Right, yeah. Because Great Bay Coast is still...
It's just wide open.
Good. Yeah.
Because my thought is something over there has to be our progression right now. Either that or Midnight Meeting.
That's right. We are just waiting around for that Midnight Meeting.
Yeah. It is time on Bucky's side, so we'll see if they remember.
Yeah, they have it set up.
Right. It's not Bank 2.
Alright, let's see. Where does Skyward go after your Gorman race?
Yeah.
If you don't have Goron, you're just, you can take your horse and run Epona over to... It looks like we're going Swamp.
Interesting. Did we have a Swamp Foolish, or did I write that down wrong?
It was Road to Southern Swamp. I might have misspoke.
It's okay. Let me see. Oh, okay. I did write down wrong. I thought we had all three. I try to take extensive notes during this because you just have so many different things that are so hard to keep track of with these settings.
Yeah, no, it can it can get wild fast, like we saw.
Oh, vanilla drums. I always like the crazy noises that they come up with. Oh no, it is Song Sanity!
Oh,
Baby Zoras is hinted, so that means we have Song Sanity. I've been waiting for something to come up.
let's go. Okay.
Uh, okay, a lens.
So we haven't even seen any songs yet. So,
Yeah.
hmm,
Oh boy.
we're pretty far from Akana. We don't have Axis Mask or Hookshot.
Yeah.
We don't have a bow for, or do we have
Bucky is going to go into the graveyard to do what they can there, though.
Yeah, I'm with hit spots on. I'm all for this. And opponent
Absolutely.
start hits in logic.
The only problem is you don't have anything to hit those hit spots right now. Not
Yeah.
unless Great Fairy Jump Slash somehow reaches it. Oh, this one will.
Hey. Okay.
Oh, I'm hyped. Oh no!
Deku.
Oh
Deku
man!
in the graveyard.
What a play!
So there you go. You can go and wow. Okay, Palace is open.
Wow.
Okay. My brain's catching up. And there's your projectile right there with the
Oh my god,
bubbles.
with the magic, yeah.
Wow.
That's
And there's his first
incredible.
song, Oath.
Very nice to know this won't be an oath hunt.
Absolutely.
Oh man, Bucky getting a huge bailout here. Oh man.
And then you just turn around and there's
There's that
Moonsteer,
moon
Ice
steer,
Hero.
so that's our logical access to Captain's Hat.
So you're supposed to come here with some projectile. No, I guess you can still get.
I don't know if that hit is in logic, in all honesty. I hope it is, because it was very easy to reach, but
I know FD anywhere. There's some slashes that become in logic. Some jump slashes. So
interesting.
and you can get that with Deku Nuts. Okay, potentially.
Yeah. Wow.
Dude, MMR is so cool. What the heck?
Wow. Well, at least this part of Graveyard is probably not going to have a lot for us.
Yeah.
Nothing guaranteed behind this grave song. Gonna have a really long wait until we kill all these bats.
Thankfully, we have Great Fairy Sword magic, so that swirl's
Yeah.
nice. But it seems like these bats want to stay horizontal.
Yes.
Yeah, vertical.
They're just making sure to stay right above Bucky.
You think the bats
Okay.
would team up at some point and say, "Hey, listen, just like don't go down." Like,
Right. We'll just pick him up.
yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
my god!
So about no songs here.
Wow. Never mind. Okay, good. I thought they were just gonna bail. I thought they were like, well, I got enough things out of here. I can just leave.
Yeah, we still need a bow for fire arrows for this check. Which I mean, this is
Wow.
quicker anyway, but
Yeah.
it's nice.
Oh, man.
Yeah, loaded, very loaded graveyard here.
Oh, wait. I just realized Skyward got a bottle, so they're now able to get into Deku Palace.
Yeah, we
Oh,
don't have
man.
Deku, so it's still out of logic. But
Yeah.
we can arrive at the dock here. Right.
I got so excited by all the graveyard hype.
It's so hard not to look. Oh, and there's Gibdo. Okay,
Amazing.
that's you're just you're a hook shot away from Akana and bow from Upper Akana.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh, wow.
so traveling to swamp was or inner swamp was not the intention.
Yeah.
Sometimes that A button just doesn't want to cooperate against the door to skip the boat ride.
And lottery is turned off. That was just
Yeah.
vanilla.
And so that's extra mini game
Wow.
stuff, right?
Yes.
Cool.
So we won't see any second rewards for town or swamp archery. No
but
3-day honey and darling.
man, I know our Town Archery 2 is just like a crowd favorite, absolutely.
Oh, for sure.
So that is a disappointment.
Oh, and now we get to see this midnight meeting.
Okay. So instead of a letter, we get
A piece of paper.
another piece of paper. And if we do have the time of day to scum that, I don't know if you go
Yeah.
to the save statue to do that.
Or if you just do it. Oh, well, he's not going to do it right now, I guess.
I mean, yeah, you definitely want to save that when you have
Yeah.
Deku in your pocket.
Also, Fox bringing up a great point. The magic is still out of logic. So we
Right.
still don't have a logical projectile right now.
Remind me, where was Magic?
Magic was on North Clocktown Tingle.
But we do have...
Yeah, so
Yeah,
that
wow.
Deku and Magic gave us a projectile, but still out of logic.
I'm letting that one sink in.
Yeah. And it does seem that scoops are turned off as well. We picked up a fish, but there is still a chance. But once we get like 2 or 3 items, pretty much confirms that scoops are off. Okay, Bucky is just playing it safe. I really thought they were just going to go straight for that toilet hand, but this is probably the safer plan.
It's so much so, especially when you can actually use that. You're very close to using that for your mountain check.
Yeah,
With Deku in the pocket.
very
we
close to
get-
just using it as intended.
Yeah, we get a first look here in Great Bay Coast.
Yeah, 2 pretty good checks. To me, this fish is always useless fish. He never gives me anything good. Oh,
And bombs are
wow.
on toilet hand.
Okay.
You keep that.
Yes. Yeah, he is not going to be resetting.
And double defense on our fish today.
Wow.
You created your lab experiment has created a stronger fish than anyone's seen before, and it bestows quite the defense boost. So great fairy sword, defense.
Wow. Yeah, I
Not
don't think we're
struggling
going to see
combat.
any, I don't think we're going to have any Fs in chat today.
Yeah, it's looking pretty good. Yeah, this
Oh,
divergence
and-
is really refreshing.
It is. I would say that Bucky's path has kind of paid off a little more. I think Skyward's probably going to have a great second cycle unless they go to Graveyard tonight. But I don't know if they're going to without an explosive and without a projectile.
The nice thing is day 2, if you know the pillar jump, you can do that.
Yeah. And the pillar jump isn't too bad.
But yeah, you are missing that grotto with the explosive. I see what you mean.
Right. Well, you're missing that, and you're logically missing your projectile hits in there as well. Oh, but going to Milk Road. Oh, maybe to go to Graveyard. Yeah, Skyward is heading that way. So even if Skyward did get shoes, that's not going to help very much in these settings. Or just in Majora's Mask in general. Shoes don't work the same in Majora as they do in Ocarina of Time. You have to have a bomb bag in order to use bomb shoes in Majora's Mask. The only sort of non-logical explosive that Skyward could find right now is actually their keg.
Yeah. Which, it's definitely a play. Like,
Yes.
if you're using the cake that you picked up off the ground, like, I can see that. And then
Yeah.
going and buying a cake is like, whew, all right, we're pushing it here. Okay, we're gonna sword slash this hint just to make sure we get it. Yeah, just
Yep.
another repeat for Southern Swamp.
Oh, some very cheery music for Swamp as well.
You know, yeah, some of the like Akana music and Poison Swamp music, I'm like, okay, we need to randomize music now. So that's what got me to do that.
I mean, Majora's Mask has some absolute bangers, but so does just every N64 game back in the day, so it's great to add a lot of those to these settings.
Absolutely. Yeah, I love the mood and atmosphere of Majora's Mask, but sometimes you just need to hear, some Mario Kart music.
Absolutely, yes. I always need to hear some Mario Kart music. But now that Bucky is retracing Skyward's steps, maybe we'll see where that bottle came from. I believe... Oh, yeah, that was Lens.
And Lens, yeah.
Skyward is not checking any of these hint checks, though. Oh, okay. In chat helping us out, it looks like the bottle is on Kotake.
Huh.
I believe Skyward already knows that it's Song Sanity.
Well, that's so thoughtful of your sister. Like, I won't get you the potion this time. You have to go and find that. But here's a bottle. Here's something you can carry it in.
Right. At least you can find it on your own and keep it. Yeah, very helpful. Oh, man. Here you go, Skyward. Congrats. Okay, yeah, I think he already knew. I think he got that Baby Zora's hint a while ago. Well, now Bucky has a lot to do. I'm very curious to see where they go.
Did they check Mundane? I feel like we talked about earlier, and I'm trying to remember what prompted that conversation. If we made a sale or not.
So, they haven't checked any Curiosity Shop sales. No one has been able to check bats for Dampe. We don't have a Picto. I can't think of the other mundane checks that would confirm this for us. And no one's gone to check the Seahorse either. I mean, for me, now that they have that bottle, I would definitely check the Curiosity Shop sales. But it looks like we're getting some more hints here with Butler being dead.
Yeah, and checking Curiosity, you have to have time of day. We might see that with Skyward as they have to go back for the Cappy Mask still this next cycle.
Yeah.
But they're clearing up Day 3 Ranch.
We've also gotten a hint that Ranch Sisters are dead. Little disappointing.
Yeah, no aliens this time around.
Yeah. There's still a chance for Lemons, though. That has been pretty big in mystery settings for some reason.
Listen, we have all these checks you can do, but what if you danced around these chickens and made them grow?
Right. Oh, and Skyward also checking these hit checks.
Yeah, this is big, too. Like...
Potentially, yeah.
Okay,
another bottle.
And a boss
Oh, no!
Anywhere. I'm so sorry, Pineapple.
Come
so
on!
Sorry.
Every scene I've commentated has had boss keys anywhere.
Well...
Oh, man. What? I can't get one.
I'm so sorry about that.
We're going to be here for 4 hours.
We'll take a sip of cold brew. Cheers, Pineapple.
I mean, like, I feel bad because I'm exasperated, but it's these runners that really have to deal with this.
That's true. We get to sit back, look at their wafts, and say, yeah, it might be there.
Right? Oh, man. I mean, I was really scared when so early on we only had the hit spots turned on. So you knew that something else was going to come in at some point. So seeing the song... Oh, wow. Graveyard being waft. Shocker.
Huh. Wow. I wouldn't have saw that coming.
These are not very helpful Woths so far.
Take the
Oh, okay. And it looks like Skyward not checking soils either. So Skyward did not get the Deku Mask in the graveyard because it's on a hit check. Most of the hit checks are out of range for any sort of sword or anything like that, but the one that is closest to the entrance of graveyard, you can hit with a jump slash of Great Fairy Sword. So
Yeah.
Bucky gave that a try, worked out for them, and they got the Deku Mask from it. I'm not sure if that's Skyward just knowing they didn't have a projectile, so knowing that hit checks were out of the way, or wanting to stay in logic. I don't know what the reasoning was there to not give it a try.
Yeah, it could be either at this point. It probably
Yeah.
isn't in logic. I would say it is if FD is anywhere, because I think there are some jump
True.
slashes that become enabled. But it's likely, and we don't know about the Deku Nut situation either, if that's in logic with Deku Nuts.
True.
And that's a land deed on what must have been the dog race.
Yes. Pretty easy turn in, and Skyward has that Picto Box now as well, so they can do some more checks in that area. Not too bad routing wise.
Alright, we have a save scum setting up.
Honey and Darling being kind of stingy.
Just one green rupee.
Right. For all their efforts.
Yeah, if it were a day one game, I'd be better. But day two
Yeah.
game, well, you know, a rupee, it's deserved. That's a Romani mask on that land title feed to turn in, as we see. We
Skyward
still have
looking
a-
like he just ate a lemon. He's so
It's
mad
just-
about that Romani.
It's like, come on, are we really doing East Clock Town then again? Like,
Right. Oh, wow. Oh, it looks like Dampe was also confirmed dead. I also wonder if Bucky knows that they're checking this out of logic as well.
some money.
Yeah, getting that out of logic piece apart. Did Bucky also check if the South Clocktown chest is good?
I didn't see that peak.
Yeah, I was not able to see that.
It was just a little bit dark on my side.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Inchest has our
There's
Zora.
that Zora. Okay. Okay.
So Sewers
Steve.
is open.
Yep. And I think that's exactly where. Oh, and that's our first logical projectile. So everything actually is in logic now.
It comes full circle in our first cycle. You love to see it.
Wow.
And that's why it's worth it to, you know, if it routes well, go ahead and check it out with logic. Just you have to keep the logic in mind.
Exactly.
So that Zora location, you know, you have a lot of bailouts.
Yeah.
And that's really nice to see.
I am really hoping that Skyward goes back to Graveyard. I would imagine they would end their cycle there. Just getting those hit checks out of the way.
Yeah, because we still need to pick up Ice. We still need to pick up
Right.
Deku.
All of these long checks just turning up great green rupees.
At least it wasn't a Vanilla Bomber's notebook. I think we can be thankful
True.
for.
Yeah.
That's the only consolation I have.
Right. But yeah, Bucky is in a great position here. They took a risk and it really paid off.
Yeah, they got just enough items, I think, to with that Great Fairy Sword, that made that Deku happen. So that went really well. And then of course, a projectile being there, just like icing on the cake.
I know. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's also nice to know for the audience that Bucky is not going to be punished doing all of these out of logic projectile checks.
Yeah, that could be definitely a big relief there.
Yeah.
Two, another thing is, there are hit spots in Pirate's Fortress Interior, so
Yes.
nice to have that Deku.
Yeah. Very true. Well, I mean, Skyward will get by just fine with the Zora fins.
Yeah, exactly.
They're probably my least favorite projectile, but it is still a projectile.
You know,
I did not see what that was.
yeah. I like, oh yeah, okay, just repeat that graveyard. So hopefully that prompts them to go back. I'm sure it will.
Yeah.
But they might also be thinking, okay, healing waft.
True.
So, yeah, I'm all for Zora Warrior. I really like their little force field thing you can do, and there's also a hit spot we can check with Zora. Now I think about it. In the end.
Yeah.
But wow, Zora's melees. Can we talk about that? Just why?
I know.
I just want to get a quick kill, and here we are, just anywhere but the end game.
Oh, and Bucky going a little further in now too. They actually get to full clear Deku Palace.
Yeah, that's really nice. Ooh, and I did like that uncurl sewer open with the Skyward side.
That was nice. I personally am probably hoping for a hook shot in Pirate's Fortress. That's one of my favorite just messed up things the seed can do to you.
Well, especially in sewer, because it's like, well, okay, I went here anyway.
Right.
Like, I guess I didn't lose any time, but it just feels intentional. Like the seed's intentionally out to get me.
Right.
So nothing on this first chest in sewers. Looks like it's wood.
Yeah. Also, just to answer a question in chat, Skyward is not going back to Graveyard because they got to one item that is a Wath and another item that could be Wath. So he may be thinking that the Wath there is already fulfilled. I'm sure that now that he has a projectile, he'll go back at some point to clean up. But I definitely understand wanting to check a new Wath before checking one that's already fulfilled.
Yeah. Like that hit spot. Oh, checking, just making sure we get this last crate here. Okay.
Yeah.
Because that is a setting that can be on.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's also there's no quick way to get back to Graveyard as well. You have to take a Pona. You have to go pretty far to get there.
Goat remains.
Oh my god. And we have remains on.
Okay.
Wow.
So this seed did fool me. I didn't think that was going to be on.
Wow, this seed is pure evil. So those boss keys may not even be required. Oh my god.
Yeah,
okay.
So you need those remains to complete the seed.
Yes.
Vanilla, those are usually, your end of dungeon reward. Yeah, you do kind of need those remains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the way that this seed is going to end is all they need are those 4 remains and the song Oath to Order in order to beat the seed.
So we will have a temple. We have one as a Waft. So there's there's at least, I love watching dungeon platforming. We at least have that.
True.
But a remain shuffle can turn so quickly into oops all over.
Goron Lullaby.
Goron Lullaby. In the Spider House. Okay, we got these hit spots here. It's a song. It's a Nova in Pirate's Fortress.
And Bucky checking their soil. But in my mind, just is the seed really going to be more cursed?
like I didn't know it, but it's just got to be off at this point.
Yeah. I think this is enough. I think the seed can relax.
yeah, we've already revealed remain shuffled. At least it's not tokens too. Like that would just
That's
be
true.
over the top.
Yeah. I mean, tokens and snowballs are probably my two most dreaded settings.
I want more snowballs. Okay, that's where we disagree. I thought there's gonna be somewhere.
Yeah. It looks like it's not going to happen this time, mostly just because we don't have that bow. So seeing it this late, I don't know what else it could really have.
Well, if we get hook,
Okay.
and only hook. Well, no. Yeah, only hook.
Yeah.
And no bow. We have some fun WoW logic. We have Gibdo.
Yeah, Gibdo's nice. I'll take it.
It's a fun, quirky thing.
But it may not be required. We may not even need to go there.
Path to Snowhead. Oh.
Interesting. And that was Path to Snowhead Wath?
Yes.
Interesting. Because there's only 2 checks there, even with these settings. But one of them you need hookshot, the other one you need bombs, so only Bucky has access to one of those right now.
Is that a remain? Like is that just a
True.
remain sitting in Path to Snowhead?
It absolutely could be. It's not going to be Goat's remains, though. Skyward. I was really hoping he was going to head to Graveyard before finishing this up. But it's understandable. He has a lot to do this next cycle.
Yeah, the thing is, they didn't get Gibdo off the hit spot, so that is something that won't push him. Well, wait. I'm just making sure I'm being careful, but yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Wow. But yeah, having the boss remains anywhere just completely throws a bunch of our Waths into question now, too. So knowing that we need Woodfall Temple, that Deku Mask is also the Wath, as well as Oath in Graveyard.
Yeah, because you definitely need access. And that's your only access.
Right.
Huh. Okay, so something's worth getting here.
Yeah.
In the Bean Grotto.
I don't think that Skyward is going to go back to Graveyard after checking Swamp Spider House. I think what he finds in there... It's just what he finds in there is at least going to make him do Keg.
You're right, though.
I don't know what he does after that.
Okay, so maybe some maybe he will be end up doing it. He might have talked about it. So it makes sense routing wise to put that off, just because of it was said earlier, but just how much you have that you can soar to so quickly.
Yeah.
So it definitely makes sense.
Also, to answer a question in chat, even if it is Dungeon Entrance Randomizer, Deku would still be required because you have to be a Deku while playing Sonata to open up Woodfall Temple.
Well, no, because if it is ER and it's not in the vanilla spot, you would like if Woodfall were on Snowhead, then you'd need Lullaby.
That's a good point. Man,
So
mystery really messes with your head.
It really does. The nice thing is we don't have to think about guard evasion here because of our stone mass. We can just walk right by the guards. Nothing to see here. I'm just a rock.
It is pretty handy to have. I think definitely more helpful in Pirate's Fortress. But we'll see if the monkey song gets us anything.
Yeah, I can definitely see that with Pirate's Fortress when you don't have a hook and you need to get up to that hook chest spot. Just a little bit low for the entry to the monkey room. Oh, but
Yeah.
thankfully the platform's just right there. Okay.
There's another way to clip in through one of like the closer angled parts of the platform, but Bucky didn't go for that one. Aw.
The monkey's happy you visited them.
Right. And that's it.
Just a little love. And we get to see Tingles now that we have a projectile. And I guess we'll be checking the swamp pictograph reward.
Yes. Thankfully. I also like want to be excited about having all of our song items, but it just doesn't matter.
Right. Yeah. Song Sanity.
Yeah, such a bummer.
And then it plays with your heart too, potentially still Dungeon Randomizer. Like,
True.
oh,
True.
great, we have this song. Oh, but it might not be what we want.
Yep. Could just be anywhere.
Yeah, no, Snowhead's looking really good. It just need a bow to get there, or you
Yeah.
need to have Gibdo and a hook
Right.
to go to the well.
Oh no. Bucky falling victim to the poison water. Will they make it to the ledge in time?
And no Zora to transform in the water either.
Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, 6 hearts is all you need.
Yeah, it looks like it did about, if they were full health, about 3 hearts of, a little bit over 3 hearts. So I guess it might be really close if you only have 4 max.
Oh no!
Oh.
So it looks like they're not going to make it out this time
then. Meanwhile, we get to see Romani's game. It might not be a song, but we'll see if the seed has a sense of humor.
I do love the idea of each of the song checks still having a required item. So, also, I believe, I'm not 100% on this, but I believe this the Ranch Sisters hint that we got earlier told us the next 2 parts, but not the actual reward for the game.
Yes, yep.
So we don't know that this is a Greg.
Romani's game is... You're right, these long checks are just Greg's.
Yeah.
And I believe, is this statue a check?
I don't believe so. Oh, it is.
It's your Great Fairy.
Very helpful. Which is a joke. It gets us nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, just to be clear, if chest fairies are on the Great Fairy... Okay, we don't have to collect fairies. Long story short, we don't have to collect fairies in these mystery settings. Except for North Clock Town, that's a bit. And that's a gilded sword, so you don't even have to take up a C-stick to take down Majora this time.
Yeah, Bucky is now at full stabby %.
Well, let's see. Majora's Mask Randomizer time estimate. With mystery settings, it's a mystery. We haven't ranged anywhere, so this could be quick, but this could be long. But I haven't seen a race seed go more than...
I'd say like
3.5
hours.
3.5 hours is a good average, yeah. Or long, max. I think it's a good max.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Are we doing gossips on Skyward side?
Interesting. Oh, man. Bucky finding one of our boss keys that we still don't know if it's required or not.
Yeah, which one? Which boss key was that?
And actually, we haven't found out just yet, but I believe that Bucky doesn't know that it's Boss Keysy. Or Boss Key Sanity, sorry.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, that's kind of funny.
For Great Bay.
Okay, Great Bay Temple.
Woof.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay. And Skyward getting an ocean title deed that they can't use. But maybe for toilet paper.
Well... Yeah. Yeah, it'd be nice to have that bomb bag on toilet hand.
Yeah.
And it might send in that direction, which is nice.
It is very interesting to me that Skyward is going for gossips instead of going back to Graveyard at this point. To me,
Yeah.
Gossips is one of the worst checks you can do. I will avoid
Especially
it
if hit spot's
as much as
on.
possible.
And if your healing hasn't brought anything yet, like, and you have hit spots in graveyard, like,
Yeah.
definitely do this first. Do hit spots first.
Right. I do wonder if them going to Toilet Hand and getting that bomb bag is going to bring them back to Graveyard.
Yeah, because they're just.
Oh man, Bucky about to get some great news.
There you go. It's all logic.
Mm-hmm.
Happy day. Okay. We'll see if we also peek this hit spot on the masks.
Yeah. I would assume he would have.
Behind you. Oh.
Nope. Nope.
The transform debated me.
Yeah.
He did that on purpose.
That was a really mean juke.
So, Ice Arrows, they were in great. Well, no.
I completely missed where Ice Arrows were. Were they also in Graveyard?
They were.
Oh my god.
And which is nice. I mean, it's right next to Gibdo, so you know you don't have one without the other.
True.
If I'm remembering the Gibdo location properly.
Yes, that was on the Song of Storms.
That's
check.
right.
Is he doing it? He's doing it.
Let's go. Graveyard visit.
So good. Oh no. Wait, he's setting up for something else.
Oh yeah. Well, it's on the way. It's on the way.
It's on the way. It's on the way. He also has Keg. So Skyward purposely grabbed a Keg to do at least one of these bomb checks.
Yeah. Okay, that's kind of cool. I'm into that.
Yes. I always love a creative Keg use. Shiro is not the hero today, unfortunately.
Just gives you money.
Yeah. Still handy. Helps us get to our bank 3.
A refund for the cake that you bought with it.
True.
It's just like Shiro knows, you know? Shiro just knows. That's endearing.
Shiro knows what you need. Here we go.
Hit spots, hit spots. There's your Deku.
Nice. Now I'll check all the others. I'm very curious to see which one he's going to use the Keg for. Because he can either do the day 2 grotto, or sorry, the day 2 grave, or the grotto.
Yeah, I'm curious if you know this routing now makes sense without the bomb bag because you can't just do day 2. So then maybe that's what they were waiting for, was some sort of explosive. Okay,
yes,
there's the answer there.
Yeah, which I think is a fine choice. There's the Ice Arrow.
Yep. Yes, and happy 1 hour. It's been awesome to be here in the commentary booth with Painapple. Look at our runners go. They've been putting on a great show. Lots of divergence. It's been fun to see on the spectator side how everything comes into logic. And of course, we have the wonderful Axel who's back today. And
oh no!
Okay. So that's. We know that's in logic, but they need bombs to know that.
Oh my god. But Skyward set up Midnight Meeting, so he's going to get the paper from there. We can kind of assume he's going to check Toilet Hand after that.
Yeah, the big thing for routing that time of day, and we're totally set up for that. So that's really good to see.
Yeah. I gotta be honest, I really thought the Bucky was running away with this, but it seems like in just a single move, Skyward has completely caught up.
Wow. This is incredible. This is looking so close, and I love it.
Well, and now Skyward can chase after their last Wath as well.
Absolutely. You have North access. You have Dungeon Songs. So just a matter of which, I mean, it could be Vanilla Woodfall. So you're looking for Sonata.
Yeah. Or it could be Woodfall behind Snowhead, which we actually would have access to.
Yeah, same here with Nova, or with Great Bay Temple too.
Yeah. Great Bay Temple, we would still need the hook shot.
You're right. Yep, logically, you need to get
Yeah.
out.
Yep.
And that's also brings up a great point about when you're entering a dungeon. And it could be, if you don't know it's an entrance randomizer, you definitely want to use the save statues by your temple and save scum your entrance, because it could be Great Bay Temple and you're stuck in there without a hook. If you have a hook shot, don't worry about it. But if you don't, just be safe.
You have to Song of Time your way out of there.
Yeah, which would be so unfortunate right now. Like if we peaked that and had to go reset at midnight meeting, get time of day again. So that's not what's going to happen today. But
right, Skyward is a very experienced runner, so I don't think he's going to fall for that pitfall.
Absolutely. So if you're racing or you're running your own seed, your own personal seed, that's something good to keep in mind, chat.
Wow. Skyward also taking advantage of that stone mask.
It's just nice. One thing I really want to try that I saw once in a restream was bunny and stone on your C-sticks. And you just stone, bunny, stone, bunny. It's so fun. It looks so fun.
That might have been me. I love that. I love doing that. I am a bunny hood aficionado for sure. I'm such a huge proponent of that mask. Not everyone likes it. I know a lot of people prefer Goron, of course, which Goron is also very helpful, but there's just something about that bunny hood that's just really fun.
Absolutely. Yeah, especially without Goron.
Yes. I always feel like I'm at a loss if I don't have that Goron mask or the bunny hood. So definitely very helpful for our runners to find that early Goron.
Yeah, look at the Majora's Mask bunny hood, and I look at Ocarina of Time. It's like, see, this is what you could have been.
I know.
Which, I guess we did fix in some of the randomizer, the Ocarina of Time randomizer conveniences, at least.
Oh, yeah.
All right. We're going to scope out Woodfall.
Yeah, Skyward is about to get their possibly required boss key.
Yeah, that's also a thing that keeps us. Obviously, we have time of day for midnight meeting, but not having the boss keys definitely keeps us from the temple too. So
yeah. Oh, and that's Skyward's first sword upgrade.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
As chat brings up, the Woodfall Temple is Wath, which we don't know where that is or if we have access to it yet. So, still waiting on that Wath. This boss key is probably not going to be our Wath. Well, it's definitely not going to be our Wath, but it may not even be required.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I was watching Skyward go through Woodfall. Bucky is doing a second run through.
Huh.
This may just be for money.
Yep. Okay. I mean, we do
or maybe even just hoping Blue Dog does better, but that did not work out.
No, Blue Dog. Chat, I hope you're cheering for Blue Dog every time we race, because that is important.
It is. Blue Dog needs our support.
All right. Well, we have a land title deed. I wonder if there was just a glitch that we missed or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, because I heard Ace Attorney music.
Oh, yeah. It looks like he didn't come in with the required 50 rupees in order to get that check.
Ah, okay.
Okay, so Skyward going for their midnight meeting. And then I imagine they have to go north at that point. And going in with prepared toilet paper. That actually is a really good idea. Because we know we can't check that this cycle. So once he gets the... Oh, wow.
Oh.
Sorry, so Bucky just got their Fierce Deity mask. on the hit check in Stockpot.
Okay, there's your bombs.
Yep.
And you can't be Goron. Cappy doesn't want to talk to a Goron.
Mm-mm.
Though in the manga, she will take care of you as a Deku. So there's that.
Interesting.
Yes, the Terminal Holy Scriptures.
Which I sadly have not read.
It's good stuff. It's really good.
I really, really want to read it.
Definitely pick it up if you have the chance.
There's a place in Massachusetts called Newbury Comics that has a bunch of really good nerd stuff. And I found the manga of Ocarina of Time there, and we stupidly did not pick it up when we were there.
No.
Yeah, I regret it. Skyward is missing out on their Fierce Deity, but Skyward is a really, really good racer, so I feel like he wouldn't save too much time even if he did get it, or not getting it.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing... I mean... I imagine it's not FD anywhere. As much as but we haven't seen, right?
Yeah.
Like, we haven't checked.
Right. And given the logic, we know that our first projectile is that Zora mask, so it's probably not going to be Fierce Deity anywhere.
Yeah, and with the early Goron, you know, it doesn't... we don't need FD anywhere for logical Snowhead, path to Snowhead.
It looks like Skyward is not going to chase the Wath immediately either.
It'd be so nice to touch that owl right now, but...
Yeah. Okay, and it looks like mundane checks are not on, which I guess we already knew from the Curiosity Shop.
But it's great. They do have that bomb bag on, or they have that bomb bag from Toilet Hand now, so they know that what they did with the cake was paid off.
Yes. We are also almost at deed percent. We just need a mountain title deed to round it out.
Yeah, another thing on FD Anywhere is it's dependent on chest fairies. Just as a side note. Yeah, and you don't want to leave behind Len's Cave. Because you do lose, I suppose you lose access to that in spring.
Interesting.
That's one thing I haven't thought about yet.
We have not seen a letter to Cafe or a express mail yet. So, still a chance.
Yeah, it looks like... If we do find that, that's looking good on Skyward's side.
Yeah.
Red Rupee on the Cake Trial. Yeah, it just makes sense routing-wise, not to just go straight for Path to Snowhead.
Yeah. No, turn in the deed. No, Skyward.
Well, you know, just scope out the purchase, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Although, yeah, right now... Okay, I need to refresh because I must be behind.
Yeah, I think
no,
so,
I see what you mean.
Okay, I just refreshed. Oh, and just in time.
Yeah, true. Okay. We've got another...
Oh my god.
Another bow.
So, what? Oh man, but it's a bow-locked bow.
Yep.
Oh no.
We don't have hookshot, so we can't get here with Hot Spring. That is just a bow-locked bow.
Oh boy.
And, you know, that's a good point. It doesn't look like they have the hint that Path to Snowhead is WAP.
Oh, that's a good point. Even though on Skyward's personal tracker, they only have space for 3 Waths, so it is possible he's keeping track of the other ones separately.
You know, yeah, that might be likely. That might be likely then.
Maybe. Okay.
I wasn't sure. I haven't used Gossip Tracker all that much, so I didn't know if it just expanded when.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing that's just not the case.
I have not used that one. Did he already peek what was up on the chest? Or not on the chest, on the cliff? Yeah.
I suppose they did, because otherwise you just go and jump up.
Yeah. We'll see if Baby Goron is helpful at all.
Some sort of song. Not.
Nope.
I'm just waiting for Seedbot to be funny. Hey, song
I
Sandy,
know.
but here is Elegy.
Right. Wow. Oh, Hook and Spring would be interesting.
I mean, when has that ever happened? All right.
Oh, it looks like we get to see Hugo.
What do you think was on that ledge? It kind of seemed Giant's Mask-ish, but I haven't zoomed in since I refreshed. There we go.
Yeah, I was not able to see it at all. But Skyward bringing the grub hub to Hugo. Very kind of him. I hope Hugo gives him a nice tip.
Absolutely. And, you know, it looks like I didn't even see the order come in on Skyward's side, so, like, that should be, like, a really big tip, because that is really...
one of, like, exclusive orders.
Exactly, yeah. It must be a subscription thing, and that's how we know.
Yes.
Which would make sense.
Oh God,
Jor's Gas randomizer lore.
Yeah. Very unfortunate day transition there. I don't think I've ever broken the rock sirloin. I think it's possible, but I'm just always so concerned about it. That would definitely terrify me.
It can break?
I think if you like get hit and it drops in a bad way or something. Because if you place it, that's fine. But like it does respawn, just like right in the center of that whole place. Oh, maybe it can't break. Maybe this is just a paranoia I had as a child that like never resolved.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. There's also, yeah, with that day transition, we thought some people thought it voided. There is like a void spot apparently. If you're going fast as Goron in spring, there's I mean, not even in spring even, if I remember right. You can just somehow get out of bounds. Oh, in the trial.
Okay.
Oh, maybe we're thinking of the cake on the cake trial.
Yeah, just like not timing it out.
And if you get damaged, maybe it explodes.
Yeah.
All right, pass the Snowhead.
Yes, we're definitely going to see our Waff right here. Not as Deku.
Okay,
Bucky getting the bad news there, yeah. Here we go. Skyward does look surprised at that, too.
Yeah, elegy right there. Okay.
Oh my god, a Waff elegy?
Yeah.
Oh no.
It is.
Oh no.
And we don't know Dungeon.
No. Oh, I don't like this at all.
Like, you know, you think you get towards the end of the seed and it's gonna tame down. It just got, I think, a little bit spicier. We don't know yet.
Wow. So we definitely need Hookshot, and it so far at least is not in any of our Waff locations, but I guess it could be in Woodfall Temple.
All right.
Wow. Wow, that's gross. I really, really hope that Skyward got that hint, because if they didn't, they're not going to know that that's the required thing from Path to Snowhead.
Yeah, I feel like they're gossip routing. They should have run into it. I just don't know for a fact.
Oh but, my god. What?
So yeah, we have the. So as you see, we do have. We have We have inverted stone tower temple in Snowhead. So that's something to note.
That's gross.
So it must be a WAF elegy to get to your WAF Woodfall Temple. I mean, just a
Possibly.
speculation.
Oh,
Getting the hit spots, getting some songs on Bucky's side.
What was that song? Oh, that was New Wave.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, I mean, Skyward has access to a couple checks here, but really not too many without Hook.
I'm trying to put myself in Skyward's shoes too, and do I clear Stone Tower?
I think you have to. I mean, you're here. You can't just leave when you have access to, what is this, 3 more checks? Because you got the boss key check here, and then the maze and the I don't know, the annoying wizard guy. I'm blanking on their name right now.
Yeah, the Wizrobe.
Yes, the wizard. Thank you.
That's me with the bugs in Woodfall. Don't worry.
Wow.
And that's
looks
true.
like that was not good.
Funny enough, with Dungeon ER, the Garo Master would be our first access to Garo hints.
Yeah. Okay, and Skyward is going to go to the other side here. Oh, man. And Bucky finding something big here as well.
Ooh, nice bomb jump up here. Oh, and what was that on Bucky's side?
That was All Knight's Mask. So
Ah.
ambiguous for now.
I mean, we could do that second day.
Oh, boy. Boy, oh, boy.
No, that was...
Nothing good yet for Skyward.
Yeah, that's impossible.
Oh, he's not going to go to the Wizrobe.
Well...
That's very interesting.
Yeah. So a lot of this is hook locked logically.
Yes.
And we... Yeah, no chest fairies.
Oh, okay.
And Raven, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in. Friends, we have a seed.
Boy, do we have some trash for you, friends.
And here you go. So we've had hit spots. We've had some very, very dense hit spots. We had a little bit of audio interference, so let me turn that down real quick. And we have Remain Shuffle, Boss Keys Anywhere, Dungeon ER. It's pretty exciting.
Yes.
Yeah, hope the Ocarina of Time treated you well. There's Fierce Deity for Skyward.
That's good. I'm glad Skyward grabbed that.
And so chest fairies are off. So it is.
And we do have Fierce Deity Anywhere.
So that jump slash was in logic for Deku.
Wow. Wow. Oh man. God. Do we have? I gotta look up the Fierce Deity strats.
Yep, every seed, every FD seed. It's okay. Now, what were these again in these settings?
Exactly. Okay, because. Oh, let me see here. That. That. CG. Okay, well. Wait, that's confusing. So then how is Elegy required, though? Because you can jump up Stone Tower with Fierce Deity.
Well, no, you still need to do a long jump with Elegy.
Okay.
Yep, it's just that if you don't have any other mass, that's why that trick is mentioned. Is you can, without Goron or without Zora, climb with Elegy.
Interesting. Skyward just kind of checking out some things here, and then bailing.
Yeah, without hook, we don't get too far.
Yeah. Both of our runners just struggling to find hook. Neither of them have been to Zora Hall yet, though.
Yeah, that is open. And we do have magic and bow and fire arrows. Well,
Yeah,
we still need bow on one side, but
true. And no mountain title deed, so we won't be seeing that.
yeah.
Or at least half of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Skyward just got FD. They just ran to Clocktown and grabbed it on the hit check in Stockpot Inn.
I'm glad to remember that.
Okay, and looks like Bucky's going to be heading there first. With Skyward close behind. Yeah, I am interested to see if these runners know that they can get onto the turtle.
Yeah, that's right. So we do have a logical access to. I mean, if it's vanilla,
Yes.
Or well, no, even just getting in,
Yeah,
you have
right.
access.
Yeah, FD has like a broken jump. So FD can get onto most ledges, jump most distances. I don't know about most necessarily, but a lot that are very surprising. When I first started doing rando, I would set up, my own seeds and everything, and I would always enable FD anywhere just because it was such a fun setting.
Dude, shout out to that era that I think everyone
Yes.
does. Is they don't discover Seedbot and they just kind of, I'm gonna click these things and see what
Yep.
happens.
Right. I failed at a lot of seeds because I accidentally put on cows and didn't know that I had put on cows.
It's like, okay, I have a Pona song. Oh, good. What does that get me? Shout out to the time that I enabled tricks thinking it enabled some sort of convenience setting.
Right.
Oh, boy.
Another very helpful convenience setting is the Deku jumping forever.
Oh, my gosh. The infinite jump.
Yes.
That is fun. And
Okay.
that might be a fun spice seed for weekly or something.
Oh, absolutely. But yeah, it looks like Zora Hall is doing us no favors.
No, not at all.
But, man, I would love to see what's inside GBT. I'm so
Yeah.
hoping that one of these runners check that. I don't even know, actually, if Bucky has checked to see if Fierce Deity Anywhere is turned on.
Yeah, I haven't seen that on his side either.
Yeah, I don't think we have seen that.
And it might be just be assuming it's off, but
Right.
you do scope that. When you're playing Mystery, you scope whether you have FD anywhere or not, because
You have
it
to.
just enables so much in logic, because Skyward literally has temple access because of that.
Right.
Even without hookshot.
This may become a last location situation for that. Oh, and Skyward finishing gossips.
Yeah, once you've started it.
Oh, that's hilarious.
But it's a Greg, because it's a long quest. I mean,
Of
we probably
course.
saw it earlier, but
Yeah.
or not long quest, excuse me, a long check. Oh, it's a reservation key.
Oh. Okay. Okay.
Just had to prove me wrong, Seedbot. I get it.
Yeah. The opposite of a commentator's curse.
Maybe I have to do that here. Oh, yeah, Pit the Box won't be anything.
Not quite.
Okay. I just thought I'd try it again.
Oh, it looks like Skyward is going to go for it.
Let's go.
Okay.
Turtle jump. All right, I need to see the setup for this anyway. I've only read.
Oh.
I've read about these things, but
I'm pretty sure it's literally just you just roll and jump. I don't think there's any sort of special trick to it.
okay. I think when I tried it myself, I got distracted by the
Mhm.
I have to watch the tail end and try to jump for that.
Yeah. Maybe not. Womp.
You do need to time it. You do need to time it for the tail end to go down. And Z Target doing us no
Oh
favors.
my
Wow, look at
god.
that. Totally.
What?
Okay, that's what my hook shot's been hitting.
What?
That's
That
what
is
it is.
insane.
And here we
Oh
are.
wow.
FD Anywhere Mystery Seed here on Restream.
Oh my god.
And it matters.
Please show me.
Matters.
Please show me hookshot on Fisherman game. And it looks like the Fierce Deity is not strong enough to push that block.
Yeah, he does need to. He's only done leg day for the jumps.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
Right. He never skips leg day, but he skips every other day.
Yeah, everything else is goated, but
wow.
Speaking of goat, we do have goat access too, so
yeah. That's why I want to see Hook on Fisherman game, because you could potentially just go straight to the boss, beat the boss, and then you have access to Fisherman.
Beautiful. And if you're playing FD Anywhere and you don't have your bow, you can still get this. You just Magic, you have magic. You know, you might think, oh yeah, like I can't do it because of Goron. No, you can just jump with FD right there.
Yep.
But we have magic, we have FD, we have pyros, we have so many ways to get those wizards out of here and get that.
Yeah. I do really like Skyward fully taking advantage of this FD Anywhere.
That's beautiful.
Just running through the whole place.
Alright, Wood.
Yeah. There's no reason to do that Shakespeare's Deity. It's just fun. Just having this dude fully clear temples. Oh, we'll see if Romani Mask is anything.
Alright, it's a beautiful sound check. And it gives you another bomb back.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
It does kind of suck that Bucky's had access to bombs for a while, so it doesn't really do him any favors.
Yeah, not at all.
Wow. It's also just so crazy trying to think that, like, we still have three required items and no idea how to get them. And a hookshot that we now know is required for Elegy.
Yeah, and we know, I mean, we know it's good to go through dungeons. It's dense, and we know Woodfall Temple especially is something that will get us progression. But
right,
if it's not on Nova entry, and it's not on Lullaby entry, there's not a
wow.
Perfect timing, Seed. I was just trying to think that through. Okay, we have all of our dungeon access.
Amazing.
For Hook. But, well, FD jump. Yep, still Hook. Still need Hook for the FD jumps.
Yeah. I believe that having Fierce Deity, though, still gives us Icona access.
Yeah.
Possibly?
That's one thing I haven't done, so it's just not in my mind. But I feel like that's what I've read too. Upper Icona.
Yeah. Yep. On the FD jump list, it says the FD difficult jump is jump to the Icona Canyon Ledge. Interesting.
So Hook cannot be up here, up there in these settings. Was that Couple's Mask and on that Firelock chest?
Okay, so Bucky just double checking their graveyard. Finishing up some things there. Oh, okay. So that would still be out of logic to do that. Which doesn't really help us at this point, because we are looking for our logic. We're looking for that hook shot. Wow, just enough magic.
Yeah, bomb jumping for this.
Yep.
Oh, and we'll see if we can get to the Scarecrow Peak.
Snowball's not helping with the magic there.
Not at all.
Oh man, Bucky in for some rough news here.
So here's our bow. Yeah, Graveyard is playing with your heart when it comes to projectile logic.
Yeah. Yeah, Graveyard's been really rude to us.
Here's our range
Yes, let's go. Required lemons.
You love to see it
Aw.
when you're on this side of the race.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's really hard to say what's Wath and what's not in Graveyard. We know that our Oath definitely fulfilled that Wath. We know our Goron Mask probably fulfilled it.
It looks like Deku might too. There's
Yes.
a chance that's gonna be vanilla.
Yeah. Yeah, Oath is really the only one guaranteed. Yeah, that is a good point, actually. We have not seen, I believe, Town Archery is the only one that would matter. Oh, okay. Interesting way to peek that chest.
Yeah. It looks wood.
Yeah, that one's dead.
So GG next. And yeah, unfortunately those snowballs do not have magic. It's only ones by the entrance of this ice door.
Yeah.
Thankfully it's a guaranteed. Yeah, this is yet another mystery scene that you think you're finishing up and wrapping up, and then FD is here. Hello, and it's anywhere. It's enabled.
Yep.
Yeah, with bomb access, we're seeing Day 2 Graves on Bucky's side. It looks like whatever that chest was in his head on the boss key, that is worth it to do this wizard fight.
We also did not see this Day 2 grave either.
Yeah, this will be new. And
it's big.
Oh my gosh, Graveyard, what are you doing?
Stop it, Graveyard.
Oh,
okay. Just a bean. That's fine.
Well, I'm trying to recall. Yeah, no bean checks have really panned out.
No.
And plus, we already have access because of Deku, so thanks, I guess. And that's a boss key. That's a Stone Tower boss key in Snowhead.
Interesting.
So, what's our source situation? Oh, because you can just go to the remain. Because we have goat remains, we just go to the boss entry,
right?
And we don't have to. This is quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. Very interesting. Because, I mean, even though we are mostly looking for Hook right now, we still have 3 remains that we have no idea where they could be.
Yeah,
so
that's French. That's not French vanilla. That is hazelnut. Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, here's our goat fight when we already have goat remains. You know, I hate to tell a comedian how to do their job, but Seedbot just put another remain here.
Yes. I would love nothing more than to see this.
Even on the heart container, you have 2 chances, Seedbot.
Yeah. Because we also are not going to get a song from the Oath to Order Shack.
Oh, so there's 3 things that we could even get.
Yeah. Even though it could be Storms. If Seedbot wanted to just be absolutely disgusting, it could be Storms.
That would be a love letter to chat.
Yes.
Okay, another boss key.
Oh my god!
Woodfall
to Woodfall! To our required Woodfall.
So, how's this boss key seed for you, Pineapple?
Oh my god! We were right! Oh my god!
Oh my god.
This is disgusting. Like, Seedbot, just relax. Like, who did this to you?
So, how good is Woodfall Temple looking right now?
Wow.
I think it's just you're done.
Oh my god. The thing that I would be concerned about now, though, is Woodfall Temple could be Waff for that remain.
Yep. Yep. So it's just done.
Yeah.
All right. Bucky picking up. Oh, I guess yeah. We still need Elegy and Hook. If that's the WAF, like Elegy's there.
Yep.
So yeah. So it must not be Vanilla Awakening.
Um,
Okay. So it's not.
to-
Yeah.
To answer chat though, this seed cannot finish without Hookshot. Just because of that Elegy waft. Elegy does nothing for us without Hookshot.
Sorry. Yeah. I did not explain that well. That's exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Vanilla Woodfall Temple is what I was trying to get at there.
Right.
You still need Hook for that Elegy.
Yes. Also, I'm terrified to say this because I feel like Fox definitely knows more about logic than I do. But I know that the Georg remains give us access to the boss, but we got in without a hook shot. So I don't know if that Fierce Deity jump onto the turtle is in logic.
Yeah. Whether the settings are getting out of Great Bay Temple is in logic.
Okay, it is in logic.
100%.
This is my first seed seeing Fierce Deity logic play out. But we could, I mean, you know, odds aren't great, but we could get everything we need here in Woodfall. That is what happened.
Here.
It does. And it really is a shame that Bucky didn't check to see if there was Fierce Deity anywhere. I'm hoping they do at some point.
Yeah, so I guess Hook could be in here.
Yes, for sure. Oh boy, I don't know actually. Yeah, I guess because that Fierce Deity jump is in logic, it could be here.
Of course, it could just be remains, and it's just all right.
Yeah. I mean, we have to go to Akana at some point. So it's pretty likely that that's blocking our final remain. But then the question is really just, where's that hook shot? Could it just be on something as simple as town archery?
Yeah, for just anyone coming in and hearing about the FD logic, if you have FD, Fierce Deity, Fierce Deity is able to make those jumps into Great Bay Temple without the hook.
Yeah, basically, Fierce Deity breaks the game.
with you know, very specified tricks with the mystery settings.
Uh-oh, is that small?
It is a trade item. It is all right, and oh my, yeah.
Oh no!
What are you doing, Woodfall? What are you doing, Woodfall?
Wow,
Temple.
and Skyward not getting that at a good time either.
I think it, yeah, like
They would have to come back. Yeah, throw it in the fire. Hit that letter to cafe with fire arrows.
I have to watch my profanity. Okay, so that's Dark Room.
Yeah, Dark Room's pretty gross. There are worse rooms, to be sure. Like, it's not that bad, but it's not good either.
Yeah, okay.
Interesting.
And from yeah, from a runner's perspective, you can invert and soar and just get that.
Yeah.
Oh, it's night too. I missed that actually. No, I missed that too.
Yeah. That's happened to me many times.
Looking at the clock, no, it's not morning. Oh, it's a pink sun. That's why. Okay. Usually the sun, or sorry, it's a pink moon. Usually the sun is pink. Okay. I think. Anyway.
I have no idea. I'm colorblind. I'm not the person to ask.
That's right.
It gets in the way in the weirdest of ways. It's very frustrating.
It's like you think you're doing fine, and then something is a certain color and you don't know it, and that's when it comes up.
just found out maybe a month ago after racing since like May that both twin molds are different colors.
Oh my gosh, that's
Yeah.
right.
That
I
was really
remember
fun to
that.
find out.
I remember that.
There it
realization.
is!
Oh my word.
All right, we got Hook.
Okay, it was in Woodfall. So
So,
there you go.
wow.
Elegy, Waff from Snowhead. And that's how that wraps up. You get all of your items in Graveyard, you get your Goron in East Clocktown, and a whole bunch of stupid things. Hit spots were cracked out this seed.
Yes. I think this pretty much confirms it for Skyward at this point. If Bucky doesn't figure out that they have Fierce Deity anywhere, I don't know how they recover.
Yeah, and depending on what the rest of these checks in Woodfall are, you know, there might be a chance that remains are on that letter to Kathy.
True.
And I would applaud. I would applaud Seedbot for that.
Yeah. That was well done, Seedbot. Good job.
So we got some. I think we got some fun ER logic there.
Oh yeah.
Yep. You need to go to Snowhead, which Snowhead was on. Oh, what entrance was that on?
That was on GBT entrance.
Yeah, you need FD anywhere for that.
Exactly.
And you complete GBT. Well, sorry, you complete Snowhead on the GBT entrance for your hook, not in spring, but in Woodfall.
Wow.
Yeah, no, the runners probably aren't praising Seedbot in this very moment, but
no, not at all. I mean, Skyward might be. I mean, keep in mind we're not even an hour 45 into this, and they already have all of their hints fully figured out.
Yeah. Well, Goron locks your access to sewers, which is your first remain, which gets you access to the rest of Snowhead too.
Yeah. That also was the first time that you figure out that it's remains anywhere.
Yeah. What a fun discovery.
Yeah. Excellent use of the FD jump.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Don't even have to pull out those bombs.
Yep.
But
Very
you worked
helpful.
so hard to get paper for, and oh boy.
An FD diving for some reason.
You gotta have it at least once or twice.
Yeah.
Why did Link try to do parkour here? I don't know. Why did he not try to do parkour?
I never understand. It's so confusing to me.
There's some A button shenanigan or something.
Mm-hmm. Oh.
I've been playing
Bucky.
some advanced lately, and oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Oh yeah, and there's I've done GBT a couple times where you need FD. Well, I mean, you can use FD to get to the boss of GBT, Great Bay Temple. Well, I just did a blitz the other night and was Zora and entered the boss as intended. But no, Zora Link just like fell short in the jump. It's like,
yep.
How is it the unfamiliar jump I'm getting, but the normal jump not?
I
I
don't get it.
That's a quick Adola.
Yeah, Adola just not even standing a chance here.
Yeah, you know, even with that Great Fairy on the Great Fairy on.
Oh my
your
god!
C-stick.
Wait, it just happened. Bucky just figured it out.
Yes, Dungeon ER, my friend. I'm so sorry. You have to.
He also just equipped Fierce Deity too.
Ooh.
And he will hopefully notice that he can use it.
Yeah.
No,
there's a
no
lot of
point
things happening in this moment.
Yeah. Skyward's now in a tough spot though, because this is the moment that I don't like for boss keys anywhere, or remains anywhere, I guess in this case. Is he has every item you can use in the game. He has the entire game open to him at this point. Fortunately, we have that Elegy Wath, but it only gives us one of them at the very best. Or at the least, I guess. We could get both in Stone Tower.
Yeah, you absolutely go to Stone Tower.
Yeah.
With that Elegy Wath. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you. I always try to feel out whether you go for the ladder to Kathy bait
Yeah.
at this time, because it's like, man, the whatever's on, yeah, whatever's algae locked, it could be it.
Chad is also right. We could definitely find storms in Stone Tower. We may have a Pamela seed on our hands.
Yeah, don't give up hope, friends.
There is a chance.
And I'm not saying there's like a terrible like amount of chance, but
Yeah.
there's a chance. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news. I'll let Seedbot take that role.
Oh man. That is also a good point from Fox that Letter to Cafe can be Garrow hinted. So there may not even be a reason to go back and get that Letter to Cafe.
Yeah, you have Akana access, and you have access to those hints as well.
Right.
Now, I haven't seen the LTK hint be on Garo yet, so that'd also be a fun, I don't know, assurance from Seedbot that it can happen.
And I think, like I was saying, with so much open to Skyward, you really are probably going to check every single Garrow hint you have.
Yeah, it takes time. We'll see.
Oh. Bucky, unfortunately, having a little bit of trouble with these recoils.
Yeah, so just another reminder for Mystery. Hey, brush up on that FD logic, because it can definitely come to play here.
I mean, there was a big hint that people threw out in the Discord not long ago saying, hey, everybody, now with the Mystery tournament going on, make sure you know your FD strats. Because in my mind, the two probably most difficult things in terms of logic for seeds are snowball strats and FD strats. Those are the two I've been trying to brush up on. I've rolled a couple seeds in the past week or two. Have not gotten either of those settings so far, though.
Yeah, I personally, I need to add the snowball locations to my my little document that I have.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we have all of our bomb bags.
Yep.
and bomb bag percent on Skyward side. One after the other is probably a feeling. Wow. We'll see if that sends them. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, he's got to go Akana at this point.
Yeah, you have two bomb bags and in.
Yeah, there it goes.
Ooh, we're gonna see nice. I love that damage boost.
Yeah,
using the skulls.
Losing their attention for a little bit though. There we go.
Yeah, they do get distracted pretty easy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're very spacey. Yeah, to Pulsar's point in chat, Seedbot is always random, but it does seem like they have favorites. Okay, here we're finally going to get some Garrow hints.
Yeah, so for anyone just entering for Mystery Seeds, you... Yeah, we'll grab that Great Fairy Sword. And you can also, just do a little Goron jump here. But right now, Skyward's getting Garo hints, which are enabled in Mystery settings. And our first one is the Midnight Meeting, which we knew.
Thanks, Garo.
So helpful. That's the hard thing sometimes, too, is you've already cleared some one-off things that might get hinted. And okay, thanks for telling me about that one, Garo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, thanks, game. Pamela's father.
No!
I'm sorry, friends. I'm so sorry.
We gotta keep hope alive.
I wanted it.
We'll get it next time.
Exactly. It just Seedbot said no, and that's okay.
Yeah.
They gave us a remain on a remain. very close anyway, so I'm happy
Yeah.
with that.
Remain on a Remain is definitely worth it. We can't have all the fun in one seed, but we definitely got a lot of it this seed.
Exactly. Yeah, yesterday's race. I won't spoil. Oh, nice time of day here. Spoiler. Did we get the tree?
I don't think so. It was on its way there.
Nope. Yep. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. The day transition will wipe that.
Skyward's had some rough day transitions.
Just, yeah.
I mean, if all goes well in Stone Tower, this could be their last day transition.
Yeah. Yeah, that's so true.
Oh, wow.
Yep, okay. So, just the heart container on the Wizrobe and Stone Tower.
Yeah, because Skyward did not check that, so they could have gotten burned there. Oh, good. And Bucky checking the Great Fairy rewards. I don't think anyone's checked that yet.
They shouldn't be on. Oh, they are.
Yeah, just a Greg, though. Letter to Cafe is required.
Aha! We do.
So that's
okay.
That's
Well,
it. That's
thankfully-
the end.
Yep. Thankfully, we're not at. You know, we're not. It doesn't feel as bad that we're not on night of final day.
Yeah. Oh,
Do you check
interesting.
Mohit here?
I wouldn't.
It's hard because we have
Huh.
omniscience as you know race watchers, but
Yeah, but like maybe he doesn't know that elegy is required.
Snot of Awakening was on a chest in Snowhead. It was in the block chest.
Oh no. Oh, this isn't no mode for Skyward.
Yeah. So
Oh,
what's going
boy.
on here is we had a road to Snowhead, and maybe it's just on their other notes and they just don't see it on the gossip. But
Yeah.
at this point, so we know that the algae they got in Road to Snowhead is Wath. They know now what was the required item on Letter to Cafe.
That was Twin Mode remains.
Oh, I'm
Yep. One of the most required items, I'd say.
yep.
I'm
So
no
Zola.
expert, but
Wow. So you go to Woodfall Temple for your hook, which is shuffled around, and you get your Adal remains wherever Inverted Stone Tower Temple is, or well, wherever that entrance is.
oh boy.
Now if you have that Snowhead hint, the road to Snowhead, you do invert here, or you cycle.
No, you would have to start over.
Yeah, you cycle, you grab it, you
Try,
you
probably.
just get to that final night.
Yeah.
Because you know we're not that far. We're not into final night, so I say you
Right.
you do that. But
Yeah.
the knowledge is everything.
Right. I mean, hints
Meanwhile-
just play such a big role in this.
They really do. We do get a peek at Pinnacle Rock,
Yeah.
which has been available to us for quite a while because we did get Zora on our at the day 3 chest, our first cycle.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Is Bucky doing Seahorse?
I think they have a picture in their pocket, and they must have turned it in. I got just a little distracted with those Garo hints.
Yeah. Well, I mean, because Skyward should be no mode at this point, or at least we're no mode now. I do not know if Skyward has beans at the moment. They definitely don't have water. But I do wonder if they're going to climb Stone Tower, then reset to get that letter to Cafe. Nope.
Yeah. Like you're oh,
They're going to go into GBT.
oh. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh man. Okay. Getting a bean, it looks like. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay. We good. We good.
that does track. We did have that being in day 2. Oh, they don't know that, but
Yeah.
maybe you need
Yeah.
something to get something else. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know.
I really think it's allergy locked. It's just you just
It
go
has to
to
be.
the pole.
Yeah. But I mean, that elegy lock could just be Stone Tower.
That's true. That is so true. This is in line for that.
Right. I mean, that's what I would pray for personally.
I I think we do praise Seabot for that if that's the case.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Are we? Oh, we're
okay.
entering entering GBT though.
No, this is just going to be uninverted Stone Tower.
Right. Oh my goodness.
I really thought, you'd invert everything first, check those 3 free chests, and then do this maybe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So the
Oh,
second
God.
magic was on seahorses, by the way. Um.
Well, Bucky already had Chateau activated. Astounding.
And you still need the cycle for that Woodfall LTK.
Yeah.
So I guess the double magic could be helpful.
Oh, without a doubt. I'll always take double magic.
Gives you a nice buffer.
Yeah. I mean, especially for FD Majora. That, like, you can still run out of magic when you're doing that fight.
All right, so we are looking at this is also locked by LG, so
Yeah.
it might work
Yeah.
out. This
Everything up here is
yeah.
locked, so
And apparently
whatever.
a big test.
Yeah. My least favorite room seems to be stacked.
Yeah, well, thankfully, we have light arrows for this room. That's a funny
Yep.
sentence. Okay.
Also, to
After had
answer
a wall
chat,
for us to see.
yeah. Hookshot was in Woodfall Temple.
Mm,
Well, there we go. That's go
and
mode.
there's yep.
That's it.
Okay. You know what? That works out. That so works
Yeah.
out.
Okay, so even if Skyward didn't get that hint, everything still worked out really well.
That's the funny thing, even if it wasn't a routing, a thing that I would make. Uh, First off, I would not get to the point where Skyward is right now.
Yeah,
um,
same.
but then if we were somehow in sync,
Yeah.
they take it all. So yep, we're gonna sort of Woodfall Temple, grab the
Yep.
LTK, go to Laundry Pool, win the game. Happy 2 hours, friends. We just got our dollars remains. It's been just amazing to watch Bucky and Skyward race. And wow, what an incredible race it's been today. Joined with me in the commentary booth, we have Painapple, and we also have Axel tracking, and Pulsar, our restreamer, who rolled this wonderful seed. I love it. I love it. I wasn't
Yes.
they said, I wasn't so sold about the seed at first, but it's good now. I love the seed.
I mean, it's definitely not as long as my past boss key commentating has been, but having those remains anywhere, it just throws everything out the window.
Yeah, I think it gave you what? One Hail Mary remain, which I mean was hinted. One Hail Mary boss key.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. But yeah, I'm not sure. Did we have a boss key required? Did we probably use that for Woodfall, didn't we?
We had a no, none of the boss keys were required.
Yeah. Yeah, because you have remains for Go, and that's what
Yeah.
gives you access to remains. But I wonder
Exactly.
if one of the boss keys were starred. But probably not with where that remain is.
Yeah, I would assume no. But the most unfortunate part about this routing is just that we're gonna have a lot of sitting around.
Yeah. Yeah, with remain shuffle, you just have to get to day 3 and wait. Now, I'm not sure why we're doing town archery here.
Bucky does not have the knowledge of FD strats. So they're just checking everything else that can possibly be checked, praying for a hook shot. And unfortunately, their prayers will be unanswered.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah, I think Bucky is probably starting to hit oh no mode at this point.
Yeah, not surprising at all.
Wow. But yeah, I did get super nervous when I started to see those boss keys, but I do strongly agree. This was definitely a pretty great seed.
It had its twists, it had its turns. We get to see what's on all nights.
Yeah. I mean, there's not too much else that Bucky could find that would really be all that exciting at this point. I mean,
Yeah, we
maybe a
know.
couple random masks.
And gold dust.
Oh, man.
Yeah, you have time of day for that. And fire arrows.
Yup. That's an unfortunate one. Yeah, just more things that are gonna keep Bucky away from GBT. I'm surprised we didn't get a stockpot in Wath for that Fierce Deity too.
And Stoppot was
Yeah.
so... Yes, absolutely. It had Zora, it had FD, it had bombs, it had a paper for your bombs. Like,
Right.
yeah, it was stacked today.
Wow.
Like, it might be a ramshack in, but you get your bang for your buck.
Yeah. At least the Smithy having a pretty great shop song.
It's We Shop Wednesday. Well, nope, it's Thursday. It's Majora's Thursday. How about that? Terminate Thursday.
I have not been good about keeping track of which day is which this week. I just had to write down the date on something today, and I felt so embarrassed that I had to ask what the date was. Could have been the 9th, could have been the 16th, and I would not have been surprised.
Yeah, I was thinking, I mean, it was Thursday, but I did think it was the 10th.
Yeah. Would not
Yeah,
have
I've not-
surprised me.
I've not had to write the day in a couple weeks now.
Yeah. I have to answer emails a good amount of the time with a bunch of dates on them. Yeah, I don't know. It's already started off as a rough 2023. Oh,
there's the
no!
storm.
But
I'm
that
sorry.
doesn't do anything for Bucky.
No,
Bucky
no
doesn't even
hook.
get the excitement of Pamela.
Not even.
Uh,
A faint a glimmer.
yeah. Oh boy. I would be excited for that new Fire Emblem game, but I've been really into running MMR recently. I've done almost like one stream a night for the past couple nights.
Well, with day 3 remain, we get to just, I guess, hang out with the Curiosity Shop Man for a while.
Yeah.
You know, usually we're in a rush to get somewhere else when we get these items, even if they're required or not. But you know, Link can just take a nap here.
Yeah.
We're already in night 3 since that's what this check requires.
Mm-hmm.
You know, we might even have the Curiosity Shop Man just kick us out.
Yeah. Well, that would technically waste time, I think.
Oh, yep, that cutscene might be. Well,
Maybe.
maybe. It might be, I think it might be like a pretty quick, like, oh, you're out. Kind of like how like archery is.
Yeah.
I wonder. It's probably just a second difference, but
Right. But yeah, it's gonna be a lot of just wasting time.
I do like this parkour we're seeing.
Yeah. It's good. I mean, personally, I definitely like to throw in Camaro's mask if I have it and just dance at the top of the tower.
Oh, absolutely.
It's one of my
Is that a
go-to
mask we
moves.
didn't- I think that's a really good move. I don't think we've even seen Kamaros. Yeah.
No.
So yeah, this is the best alternative we have.
Yeah. Okay, well, Bucky checking their swamp title deed at least.
And you're absolutely right. This would be a Bremen march to Clock Tower.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Soar Out is also an option too.
Hmm.
That's probably the fastest thing actually, because that's less loading zones.
Yeah. I can definitely feel Skyward's anguish at this point, though. It's so tough when you have everything figured out, you're all done, but all you can do is just sit there in a race, and you have no idea what's happening with the other player. But I think Bucky is probably in worse anguish right now.
Yeah, it's
So
hard to tell. Oh, go ahead.
is this the final race between these two?
I believe it is. I believe yesterday there was a win.
Okay.
There was a game. Sorry. Yep. And on the overlay, Skyward has a win. So
Okay, so it looks like Skyward will be moving on after this.
yeah, on that about the race time thing and seeing if your opponent's finished or not. It's that can kind of I mean definitely play into your perspective of how you play your randomizer too.
True.
Yeah, it's interesting that the way this panned out was that you just get your last remain on the laundry pool, but
I know. But that's just the craziness of mystery settings.
it really is. You don't know what you're getting into. You don't know whether FD is gonna change the whole game. Oh, we're activating a
Oh no.
cutscene. Yeah, let's not do that again.
Yeah.
As I'm sure the internal monologue.
Hmm. Oh well, we get to see if healing Darmani will give us anything.
Yeah, was healing an option for anything? Because it was in Roth Graveyard.
We got something from healing Camaro, but I don't remember what it was. Like it ended up not really being much, but he did give us some kind of item. Yeah, Bucky is definitely going to need that Song of Healing for themselves after this. Both of our runners in very different kinds of pain right now. Ugh. But at least Skyward was helping to keep Link in shape, doing those pull-ups.
Yeah, it's kind of like that the cutscenes that got pulled from originally when you get double defense from Great Fairy rewards, you're supposed to doing some fun like phasing with the green rupee there. You're getting double defense. You're supposed to, Link has a cutscene where the fairy's training him to do push-ups and sit-ups and all this stuff. But I'm pretty sure those got pulled.
Yeah, it looks like it.
And I'm pretty sure one of those unused animations might be where the Song of Time wave came from. I'm not sure though.
The Song of Time wave?
Yeah, so in vanilla, when you play Song of Time, it's like you're falling through and all your items are disappearing. But in Randomizer, it's the wave. And I wonder where that animation came from. If you swap it, I'm sure that's what the solution was to make it faster, was to just swap it with that.
Interesting. Yeah, I don't really know. Oh, okay. So the wave comes from the healing cutscene.
Oh, yeah. Oh, right, because they're waving by to the Dekus that are like super, the giant Dekus.
Right.
Yeah, okay. All right, well, as you see, Skyward is in Majora's room. We've got FD, so it's probably not a welcome surprise to Majora here.
Yeah, I think Majora is pretty mad about this house intruder.
Yeah, it might be, they may have a little bit of wrath in their heart.
Yes.
Hold Z, press B. That's what this boss fight is.
Those are definitely the optimal strats here. I remember as a kid being so mad finding out how easy this was when you have Fierce Deity versus not having Fierce Deity.
Granted, they do make you work for it, but
They do. I mean, doing that Anjo and Kefe quest is just a slog. But definitely well worth it for this nice, easy Majora.
Absolutely. Yeah, we harken back to the initial, before you start rolling seedbot seeds era. And I think I kept Anju Cafe shuffled so that I would do the clip through the rock, in Akana.
Yeah.
And just do that.
Much easier.
Yeah, and I missed that.
But there we go. Skyward finishing with a time of 2:13.10.
GG's to Skyward. And it looks like once we get to a good point, both racers will be joining us here in the booth.
Oh, awesome.
And there we are. Oh, welcome both of you. GG.
GG's.
Yeah, congratulations, Skyward.
So, what did you think of that seed?
As soon as I found out that it was a FDA jump required, I'm like, yeah, that makes sense. But it was definitely painful getting to that, like figuring that out from afterwards.
Absolutely. That's going to be a painful realization. And I believe, your hook was FD locked as well.
Yep.
Did you figure out during the seed that Fierce Deity was required?
I figured out that was FD anywhere when I went to Stone Tower, but didn't think about doing it because I have like almost no experience with FDA. I think I've done it once and nothing was hard required for it.
Oh,
so
that's
it's
fortunate.
just a knowledge gap for me.
Yeah, I was also finding out that can be used to jump to the turtle. So we were in the same boat, just unfortunately a little less consequential for me.
Yep. Either way, was a very fun beginning at least.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Bucky,
for sure.
Bucky had a very strong lead at the beginning, actually. You got that Deku mask very quickly, which gave you your first out-of-logic projectile, at least.
Yeah, and then I'm like, the whole time I was thinking my projectiles are out of logic until I finally got Zora from Night 3, and I'm like, okay, there we go. Everything's in logic now.
It wasn't even in that bad of a place, but just you had so many other things to do with that it took you a while to get to Night 3.
Yep.
Yeah, and that Deku really pays out too. Even if it's out of logic, you still get access to arrows to give. I mean, if Gibdo was required eventually, but you don't know when in the seed that's going to happen. But you got to clear quite a bit of graveyard pretty early, and that paid off because you used your one thing Skyward that Bucky did was they used their Great Fairy Sword to do a jump slash onto that hit spot. That's closest to the entrance of graveyard.
Oh, I didn't know you could do that. Okay.
Yeah,
I was wondering if some were accessible, but yeah, I figured, whatever.
And yeah, absolutely. Just and that might even be in logic because of FD anywhere, but you don't know that at that point. So I just thought I'd bring that up.
Yeah.
But Skyward, did you have any thoughts going through the seed?
Well, I thought I got Fierce Deity late, but I don't know. That letter to Cafe was infuriating. But at least I got a hint. So that hint carried my ass quite hard.
Yeah. Did you ever get the hint that Path to Snowhead was required?
I don't think I did, and I don't know where could it be? Oh, it could be in Swamp Spider House because I don't know why I didn't check that.
Yeah,
it may have
It
been.
might have been because I had that hint.
Yes. So
I know
when
I
you
went there.
guys both went there and we saw the only item there was Elegy, we were all speculating on that for the entirety of the seed. Just kind of waiting for someone to head up there.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, but
Well,
would have made your time of day a little more convenient.
yeah, probably. I mean, I got lucky. I went to regular Stone Tower instead of Great Bay Temple.
Yes.
Because I was wondering, like, do I go there or do I go Great Bay? I mean, I took the bean and I mean the water to do inverted Stone Tower than Great Bay Temple, but
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, there's more check in regular, so I'd rather do that first.
That's a good point that your GBT checks are just so spread out.
Yeah,
But yeah, it definitely ended up being the right call.
yeah, I got quite a lot of success in that part.
Yeah. I unfortunately your seed was very well executed, but a little unfortunate on some parts, but that part worked out very well for you.
Yeah, and I was lucky enough to get my bow from Graveyard with a keg.
Yes.
I don't know what's behind Graveyard Day 2, but I was not returning there.
I think it was
So
junk.
yeah, all of your items from there were from hit checks. So that's what gave you the ice arrows, Deku mask, and
Yeah.
I
And
think
then
that
there
was pretty
was
much it.
bow inside the grotto.
Right.
Yes.
And then your Akana access behind the song.
Yeah.
It was a pretty crazy seed overall.
Yeah. It was fun. I mean, I know sometimes remain sciencey can be kind of overwhelming or a bit like you kind of search anywhere and sometimes you can search for like 3 hours, but both seed that I had with Bucky were quite alright. I mean, this one was kind of fast, but
Yeah.
it was still interesting in terms of logic, especially with Fierce Deity.
Yes.
Yep.
One thing I was
Uh,
happy with, obviously random chance of Seedbot, but even though it was remains anywhere, we still had dungeons. I really like that about the seed that it made that dungeon ER logic really interesting with Hook Bean and Woodfall
Yeah.
Temple. And in fact, that Snowhead boss key chest having Stone Tower so that you had your Stone Tower boss key on the boss key of Snowhead. We called that hazelnut. It's not French vanilla. But it had 1 star. So Seedbot did say, hey, you could probably go complete that temple first for those remains that were on
mhm.
Boss Blue Warp, which is also kind of an interesting path as well.
Yeah.
Probably the most
Where,
terrifying. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
where were the? So one was on Letter to K, one was on Blast Blue Warp. Where was the other one that I didn't get?
Stone
That's
Tower
actually
Temple.
Okay.
It was
yeah.
in the like the mirror room.
Yeah, Adala was in the behind the sun block.
Yeah.
Okay. And to that end, as soon as you do that FDA jump, it's pretty much all just right there. Kind of laid
For
out
the
for you.
most part. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because then you get Sonata in Snowhead, which was where GBT is. So then that gave you access to your Woodfall Temple and your hookshot and everything else you need.
Yep.
But yeah,
I was actually wondering if the hit spot from the inn was randomized. And yeah,
Yep.
turns out
Yep.
it is.
Very important, this seed.
turns out yes.
Yeah, I think the only way to get it is to Zora Magic it, because all your items are
Yeah.
disabled in there.
Yeah, exactly.
everything else is disable.
Yeah, it's one of the tougher hit spots to get when you have that setting. But Naki, you have any other questions or anything for our racers?
I think I'm good. Thank you.
Great. Well, thank you guys so much. Really, really great race from both of you guys.
Thanks.
GG's. Good luck
GG,
with the
Bucky.
rest of the tournament, Skyward.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we'll be very excited to see Skyward going forward. Looks like Skyward will be going up against Dat Losset in our semifinals.
Yikes.
That's a
Yeah,
tough
that's gonna
one.
be
Good luck.
that's gonna be tough.
Yeah, it's gonna be a battle of champions for sure.
I mean, I'll do my best, but I know Dad has been practicing for a while I've been like doing only the tournament seeds, almost barely knowing the mystery checks. I mean, barely. I kind of know them now, but at the beginning of the tournament, it was kind of rough.
Yeah, I think that's the case for a lot of our runners going into this tournament.
But yeah, I just don't have the time, unfortunately. I wish I had, but it's not the case.
Yeah. I think the other issue you might run into is Seedbot seems to have something out for Dat Losset. So doing a seed with them, you may have Seedbot also coming after you.
Nice. Looking forward to that.
I think it'll be very exciting. I'll definitely be excited to watch.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, mystery seeds are fun overall, I think.
Oh yeah.
I think it's really great to watch.
Yes. I don't know how it is as much for the runners, but I know for us in the audience, it's very, very exciting to watch.
Oh, well, it's also fun to play them. I mean, it's
that's good.
Once you know the checks and what can be randomized and all, I think that's more fun. Obviously,
yes,
definitely a steep learning curve, but once you got it, it's a lot of fun.
Yeah,
probably my favorite setting set to do.
Yeah, it's been very, very exciting.
Okay. Yeah, sorry, I was just checking my mic was working. Thank you everyone for watching today's MMR. Thanks to Pineapple and Naki for the amazing commentary. Thank you to Axel for double tracking, not just a tracker, a double tracker. GG's to both our runners, Bucky and Skyward. And if you've enjoyed the mystery settings, keep an eye out for more races soon. I'm going to raid the main ZSR channel for a Season 6 OOTR race. There's a lot of those going on over the next few days. I think there's sort of maybe 7 or 8 races over the weekend. Enjoy the rest of your evening, everyone.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.